a creamy pumpkin Zuppa Toscana.
What does that mean?
If you've ever been to Olive Garden.
Totally. Oh my God, remember that one time?
Hi, I'm Catelyn Mercada, food editor at Better Homes and Gardens.
And I'm Dixie Longate. I am a world-renowned Tupperware representative, but also I read Better Homes and Gardens. So what a perfect parent. We're gonna make something fun today. What are we gonna make?
We are gonna make a creamy pumpkin Zuppa Toscana.
Okay, for those of you who think that's a swear word, it's not. It's some sort of a food, and we don't know what it is, so we're gonna have to explain it. Explain what a Zuppa Toscana is.
It kind of got popular by being on the menu at Olive Garden. Have you had it there before?
I mean, everybody's been to Olive Garden. When you have the unlimited breadsticks and the family screaming beside you from their RV that parked there and they're never leaving.
Zuppa Toscana there, it's sausage, kale, potatoes, but in this case, we're gonna give it a little bit of a fall twist. We're adding some pumpkin in it and some heavy cream.
And if you add a heavy cream to something, it just makes the whole day better.
The pot's already hot, and we're gonna add some sausage in here.
So you don't have to put anything in, like oil or butter or anything?
No,
just
because
straight in there.
sausage has some fat in it, so it's gonna cook down and get us the base for all of our veggies to cook in.
That is so smart. So I didn't know that. For people that are not good at cooking, which I admit I'm not, that's just putting it in there, getting it a little bit cooked on each side, just kind of flipping it around, right?
Yeah, and kind of breaking it up as we go.
Okay. Already smells good. You
Yeah,
ever
it
have
really
food
does.
in your house and you're like, that smells like food. It's similar here, but you had not been able to smell it because you're there.
Do you have a favorite soup though that you like to have during when it's cold outside?
I mean, I like soups that people hand to me and say, you didn't have to make this. Like that.
Yeah.
I'm a big, my favorite is split pea. I love split pea because I just think the skill that it takes to get a pea and grab it and cut it in half to split it is just hard. It's like adding the splitting. I can't do that either, by the way.
Yeah, that takes skill.
Look at that, and it browns actually so quick. I like that.
Yeah.
Now you see little bits of it like sort of stuck to the bottom of the pan. That's just okay, right?
That's okay, yeah. So that's gonna add a lot of extra flavor, the brown bits there.
This is an elaborate recipe from, I would admit, like if it has more than 2 ingredients and it doesn't involve a toaster, I'm usually like, oh, I'm out. But this one I would totally try because it looks very, very fancy.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna look better than the one you get at Olive Garden, and I think it'll taste better.
Now, bite your tongue. Look at you.
So it looks like we're about all brown. There's no pink left on the sausage.
So that's the goal. Get it so there's no pink at all.
Yeah, no pink left. We're gonna start adding our veggies and our spices here. So
detail what these are.
Yeah, so I have some chopped diced onion here, and here's some sliced celery.
And it's nice you can leave that little mixture in there because it's silicone, so it's not gonna melt. And then you got a little bit of salt and a Christmas tree.
A Christmas tree, yes. I have some salt that I just put in there, and we'll do salt and pepper in here next. And then we do have the Christmas tree, which is actually fresh thyme. You wanna smell it?
That smells like thyme I just got back.
Yeah, so we're gonna get those thyme sprigs in there.
I love chopped garlic. That is so good. It keeps the vampires away.
And then we're gonna spice it up a bit with some crushed red pepper flakes.
Now you're just getting crazy.
Crushed red pepper.
So you're gonna put that in and you're gonna mix it all up and you're gonna let that all sort of soften and everything and blend in.
Yeah, so we're gonna let the veggies cook for it'll take about 5 minutes, and they're gonna cook down, get a little bit soft, and the onions will get translucent.
Look at this.
Isn't it smelling good?
This is smelling so stinking good, I can't even stand it.
It's looking about ready for our next ingredients.
You can almost see right through them onions.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put this broth in here.
So what is the broth?
This is a chicken broth.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put these potatoes in here.
Now how many potatoes is that?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. No, are those new potatoes or old potatoes?
These are, I'm putting pumpkin in here now. This is where we're getting our fall twist.
Because pumpkin, it tastes amazing for exactly 27 days, right after Thanksgiving and before. Then everything's pumpkin spice. And after that, you don't want it near you, okay? It's like glitter.
You gotta wait until
June.
next year.
Yeah, so this way you put it in and it's delicious for those days. Look at, it's thickening up.
It's thickening up, yeah. So I also have some water because it is a little thick. Yeah, so now we have the heavy cream though. So this is gonna give it like a nice, rich, creamy flavor.
So you made it thick and then you made it thin with the water and you're making it thick with the cream again.
We just don't want it to get too thick.
I know that. If I had a nickel. So you're gonna put that in, look at that, look at that. Oh my stars, it just brightens it right up, look at that.
Yeah, look at how nice that looks.
That looks delicious. And how long are you gonna let it sit there and
So
simmer?
it's gonna come up to like, we're gonna let it boil a little bit.
Okay.
And so like we'll let that boil and simmer. It'll probably take about 15 minutes.
That's all? And then, but
We
then
do
you
have
gotta
kale.
Kale. I mean, who doesn't like kale?
It's a sturdier green that like does really well in soups because it doesn't start to like shrivel away.
Doesn't break down.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it'll have like a nice bite to it still.
But it'll still it'll get a little bit softer. Because
It'll get soft, yes.
Normally, it's like chomping on glass, you know?
A little bit. And then once it gets to a simmer, you can just let it go and
let it sit there.
let it go. And then it'll be ready to eat. All right, I think that the soup is ready.
I am so stinking excited. I've been waiting with this with bated breath. Oh, it looks so
Look at
nice
that.
and chunky. It almost has that, like, I love that big, thick soup, you know, that it's got a lot of stuff in it. It's not
It looks really cozy, doesn't it?
It
Like you would
does
just want to curl up in there.
I would curl up with somebody with like a rap sheet that's only half a page long.
I think we need to taste it. Don't you think we need to taste it?
I mean, it would be rude if we didn't.
I know.
I think the audience at home would be like, if they're not going to put it in their mouth, why would we even sit through this video?
So we're gonna just ladle in some for both of us.
Delicious.
We have some toppings too, though, because
We've got toppings.
Let's be.
You mean there's more?
There's more. We have a few different things here. You want some extra spice? We have
Put just a whisper in there.
a whisper, yes.
Yeah, I don't
so we
want
have.
too much.
If you like things on the spicy side, we will do a little bit of crushed red pepper flakes.
Say that.
And then we also have, what do we call these? The Christmas trees, right?
The little Christmas tree.
Yes, so we have thyme sprigs, so you can take some leaves off your thyme sprigs. And then cheese, because
You can't, because it's America. You can't
well,
not
and
have
you can't
cheese on
have a
things.
cozy bowl of like fall soup without a bunch of
That's
cheese on
true.
top, right? So we're gonna do a hefty sprinkle of that.
All right.
All right, here
Are
we
we
go.
ready? All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my
Oh
God.
wow! So it's like got a little bit of a kick. It's got a little bit of
But that pumpkin is so
the
good.
pumpkin, right?
Oh
the
my gosh.
pumpkin.
It's so hearty because it's thick, you know, because of the heavy cream, and then also because of the taters. It has this kind of
know.
thick, it does feel like you're being hugged by somebody that you like, but in a bowl.
Yes.
With cheese on it.
Zuppa Toscana.
That's the
Pumpkin
one.
Zuppa Toscana.
Pumpkin Zuppa
That
Toscana.
one. All right, one last cheers.
One last cheers. Thank you, Miss Katelyn.
Thank you.
I'm Miss Dixie. She's Katelyn, and we are here enjoying this. So you get yourself some too and enjoy it.